So these are 40 fun summer break ideas that you can start doing as soon as today maybe. Hello and welcome back to my channel. So if you're here for the first time, my name is Mariely Sanchez and I am a 4th grade teacher in South Florida who happens to be on her summer break. So I wanted to do this video for some time since starting my summer break because I was sitting down one day and I started thinking, okay, now that you're on summer break, what are some of the things that you can do to enjoy your summer? Some of the things that are not so expensive, that are not going to involve having to book a flight and going somewhere, which by the way I am doing, but maybe I can't do that all the time, or maybe some people can't do that all the time. So I started to sit down and kind of start brainstorming to reflect on what are some of the things that I can actually do during my summer vacation that, one, can be done for free, and two, can be maybe done for a little bit of cost, and maybe there are some things here, three, that are a little bit more pricey but are not going to break my bank. So I came up with a list of 40 different things that I can do in the summer, and I wanted to share it with you because maybe you are a teacher, or maybe you are a student or somebody on summer break and you don't know what to do with yourself. I mean, you don't want to stay in the house all summer long, just in your PJs, in bed, binging on some TV, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I mean, you should also get out and enjoy your summer. So I wanted to share this list with you, and I'm calling this my fun summer break ideas. So these are 40 fun summer break ideas that you can start doing as soon as today maybe. All right, so here we go. Number one, have a pool day. So if you happen to live near a pool or have a pool nearby, even if you don't have one, I don't happen to have one in my house, but there are some pools around me that are public pools that I can go to. Also, I have friends that have pools, so I can call them up and see if we want to spend some time together and have a pool day. So definitely have a pool day. Two, have a beach day. If you are fortunate enough to live close to the beach, go out to the beach, and it's usually very inexpensive. All you have to do is maybe pay parking and prop up a beach umbrella, a seat, a towel, and just spend some time at the beach. Whether it's sitting by the shore, reading a book, or actually going in the water and enjoying and having a swim together with friends or family or on your own. So those are my first two ideas, and I happen to be blessed to live so close to the beach that I can actually go to the beach every day if I want to. All right, number three, go to a water park. And it doesn't have to be a big fancy water park. I happen to live close to two of our state parks that have little water parks, and one of them costs, like, I think both of them cost about $9 to just go and enjoy the pool and the little water slides and park that they have. And if you go after 3, because they usually close around 5, so you have 2 hours, but if you go after 3, the price drops to about $5, and that's very affordable. So make sure you check out your local parks to see if they happen to have a little water park that you can enjoy, or if you happen to live closer to another water park, like if I were to drive, you know, north an hour or so, I am in West Palm Beach, and they had the Rapids Water Park, or maybe make a vacation in Orlando, and there's a lot of water parks there, including Aquatica and the new Volcano Bay that Universal has. So yeah, water fun, people. All right, number 4, read for fun. Remember all those books you've been telling yourself during the school year that you will find time to read? Well, now in the summer, you have that time. So pick up that list of books or that stack of books that you have on the corner of your room or by the corner of the living room and start reading those books. It doesn't have to be that you have to finish it in one day. It could be that you just set a timer for 20, 30 minutes and you say, okay, for the next 30 minutes, I'm just gonna sit down and read, and I'll read whatever I can. And then you stop, and if you wanna continue after 30 minutes, you can. And if you can't or don't want to, then you don't. But make sure you pick up a book and read, because reading is food for the brain and we all need to get that knowledge. Not number 4, number 5. Read at the beach or the pool. So maybe reading at home is a little bit boring. Spice it up by taking the book to the beach. Sit by the shore, read a book like I did in one of my vlogs. And also, if you happen to go to the pool as well, take a book with you and read by the pool. And it's always fun to read by a body of water. At least for me, I really find it enjoying and relaxing. So why not go ahead and do that? Number 6, visit Barnes and Noble. So if you don't have a Barnes and Noble, obviously go to a local bookstore. But I love going to my local Barnes & Noble because I love just walking around, even if I'm not going to buy anything. I just walk around, I look at the books, I maybe go to their cafe, which they sell Starbucks coffee, and grab a Starbucks and start sipping on my Starbucks while I'm walking around the store, or just to relax on the floor by the children's book area and start reading a book right there. So that's one of the fun things that I also like to do from time to time. Number 7, visit the public library. So of course, if you don't have a bookstore, Barnes & Noble, find out where your public library is. And it's free, people. So go to the public library, sit down, check out a book, read a book, just relax and have a really good time. It's part of self-care, taking care of yourself. Number 8, attend a public library event. So while you're at the public library, you might want to pick up a calendar, because at least my public libraries have a calendar of different activities or workshops that they have available for children and for adults as well. So you might want to check out every month and see what are the new activities that they have throughout the entire month, and maybe you can check some of those out and see if you'll have some good times doing a workshop, whether it's coding, I know they have that on coding, or chess, or crafts. So it is worth a shot to check out your public library and their events calendar and see if there's any fun events that you might want to take part in. Number 9, sign up for a 5K. Now I know summer is a pretty hot time to do a 5K, but if you do it early in the morning, it is usually doable. And I personally like to do 5Ks like in August or September. So that's always a fun thing to do if you like to run or walk. You don't necessarily have to run a 5K. You could walk it. And it's a lot of fun to be out with a group of people that have a similar interest, and you're there just to have a good time, and it's also good for your health. So check out 5Ks that are in your area. There are also some virtual 5Ks, and basically how those work is that you sign up for them, they send you your bib number and a medal, because some of them do have medals, and they tell you that you do it at your own time. So basically you just choose the time that you want to do the 5K, whether it's early in the morning before the sun comes out and starts, you know, really warming up the ground, or maybe in the evening when it's nice and cool. So those are some options that you could do if you're interested in doing a 5K in the summer. Number 10, go window shopping. Anywhere, an outdoor mall, an indoor mall. I mean, if you're good with that, because I know some people when they go window shopping, they can't help themselves and they end up buying things. I personally can do window shopping without buying anything, and I actually like being outdoors or out of the house and just walking around and looking at the pretty window displays or the different things that are displayed in the store. So that's always an option. Number 11, go walk around the mall. So if you happen to live close to a mall, I happen to live by 2 or 3 different malls. One is an outdoor mall, 2 are indoor malls. And one of them, which I featured in some of my vlogs before, is beautiful. I mean, there's so many art pieces and it just looks amazing. And it's just nice to just go out there and walk around. One evening, actually, I was trying to get my steps in on my Fitbit, and I ended up walking all over that mall. First, I did the first floor, then I did the second floor, and I easily finished off my 10,000 steps. I think I did like 5,000 steps or something while doing all of that. And it was very therapeutic too. So consider that as well. Number 12, join a book club. Again, going back to the reading. So you may not want to read by yourself. Well, join a book club. There's a lot of meetup activities maybe in your area. You can use the Meetup website or the Meetup app and see if there are any interesting book clubs that you want to join, or you can join some virtual book clubs. I'm a part of a book club on Facebook for teachers, and also Read Like a Teacher and Too Cool for Middle School Books have a lot of books that they recommend, and you can also engage in conversation about the same books that they are posting about. Number 13, go to a Home Depot workshop. So if you're fortunate enough to have a Home Depot near you, make sure you check out their website and see what workshops they have coming up in the future. These websites are free. Some of them may require you to buy some materials, but not that you have to buy it. And they're just good to learn. I just went a couple of weeks ago with my son to a Home Depot workshop that taught us about how to install a raised garden bed, and I also featured it in my vlog, and it was a lot of fun and it was very interesting to go and learn something new. Number 14, go to Painting with a Twist. Now, if you don't have Painting with a Twist near you, Painting with a Twist around us is basically a place that you can go sign up and they teach you step by step how to complete a painting. We also have a painting fiesta around us as well, and maybe you have something similar in your area. Some of these classes range between $30 to $50 depending on the size of the painting or how detailed the painting is. So it's a really fun event. You could do it with a group of friends, you could do it on your own. It's sometimes a place where you can bring your own snacks and drinks and really have a great time being around other people that are doing a painting along with you. Number 15, go to a Michaels workshop. Now, just like Home Depot has workshops, Michaels has workshops too, and I think Joann Fabrics has them as well. And I know that Michaels on their website posts the different workshops that they have available. They have them available for kids and they also have them available for adults. So you should definitely check the websites and see what type of workshop they have available. And some of them do require a small fee because you need to purchase the materials in order to complete the workshop and whatever craft they're trying to teach you to do. But it's worth a shot. Number 16, go on a nature hike. Now go ahead, check out your local parks or maybe your neighborhood and just go through nature and walk outdoors. I have the privilege to live near a couple of state parks that are just beautiful and some local city parks that are free. They don't have an entrance fee, especially on the weekends. So you can just go in, park, and walk around nature, and it's really therapeutic, at least in my opinion, and something that I end up doing from time to time. Number 17, go kayaking. Now that's one of my favorites. You might not like it, but I love kayaking and I do have a couple of parks near me. There's actually one that I go to all the time to do my kayaking, and you just rent the kayak. Is anywhere between $30 to $40 for about an hour and a half or 2 hours, and you just go out. They give you a little map where you can go and you're just out there in the water, just rowing along and taking it all in. So that's something that I look forward to doing soon, maybe when I come back from Nashville, because I haven't done it in a while and I missed it. And if you have never gone kayaking and you have the ability to do so because maybe there's a lake nearby or the bay or a river, go ahead and try it out. You might end up liking it. Number 18, go bowling. I love bowling, and in the summer, they have some summer specials on a website where you can register your kids and register the family, and I believe it's like maybe 20 something or 30 something dollars for you to register the children and register the adults, and the only thing you have to pay for when you go to the bowling alley is to rent the shoes. So I've done it a couple summers before, so if you're thinking, oh, bowling is a little pricey, there is a way that you can go ahead and have the kids bowl for free and also include family and friends in the same pass. It just costs a little bit more as you add more adults, but that is something to consider doing, especially if you enjoy bowling as well. Or maybe you don't do that pass and you just go to your local bowling alley and go ahead and take down some pins. So I haven't gone bowling in a while, so I'm definitely looking forward to doing that with my family and my son and my nephew, and hopefully our other friends will join us as well. Number 19, something I just finished doing this past week. Go miniature golfing. So if you have a miniature golf place near you, go ahead and check it out. The one that's closest to me that we went to this past week charges $8 per adult. And the night that we happened to go, the kids were free. So my nephew and my other friend's little brother, they ended up going for free. So we only ended up paying for adults, $8 each. And I thought that was a good price. Number 20, go to the movies. This is something that I have been doing a couple times this summer, and I'm looking forward to doing it again this weekend, especially with Ant-Man and the Wasp coming out. And I'm a big Marvel fan. So go to the movies. Check out all these amazing movies that are coming out. I've seen already Jurassic World and The Incredibles and Infinity War for the second time. But there are so many amazing movies out there. Also, if you have a Regal Cinema Theater near you, they do have summer movie deals where you can take your family to see a movie. And it's not a new movie. It's a old movie or a recent movie that has just gone into DVD for $1. And the showings start at 10 a.m. and it's usually like on a Tuesday and a Wednesday. So you should definitely check that out. I think AMC may do it as well, but definitely check out both the Regal Cinemas website and the AMC website and look for any summer movie deals that they are doing that cost $1 per person. Number 21, go outdoors and take your sketchbook and sketch something that you see. So just go on a walk around the neighborhood or again to a local park. So if you go hiking, take a little sketchbook with you, sit down somewhere and sketch. Sketch what you see or sketch how you feel or whatever comes to mind and just have some fun. Number 22, draw in a sketchbook. And that is something that I also have to make sure I do because I am guilty of having a million sketchbooks and they're not completed. So I do definitely want to add more drawings in my sketchbooks, especially because I haven't posted any new posts in my Artistic Whims Instagram page. So I definitely, this is like a reminder for me, need to pick up my sketchbook and do some drawing. But maybe you want to also pick up a sketchbook and just draw at home, outdoors, wherever you want to go. Just take out a piece of paper or a notebook and start drawing. Whatever comes to mind. Sometimes me staring at a paper can give me an idea of what I want to draw. So go ahead and give it a try. Number 23, do some journal writing. So maybe you're sitting around at home and you're like, oh, I'm bored, I don't know what to do. Take out your notebook and write. Write an adventure story, write a scary story or a mystery story, or just write whatever is on your mind. Write about a color, write about a feeling, write about that drawing you just finished putting in your sketchbook. But just take out a pencil and a notebook and write. So writing is also another great thing that I love to do and I look forward to doing this summer as well. Number 24, have a picnic with family and friends. Pick a park, pick a place, set your blanket down, bring a picnic basket with a lot of healthy or yummy snacks, and spend some time with friends and family and enjoy the outdoors and get your vitamin D. So yeah, that's a fun thing to do. Just throw a picnic and invite some family and friends. Number 25, meet a friend for lunch or coffee. And that's something that I've done a few times this summer and I'm really enjoying that as well. So just call up a friend, someone that maybe during the school year you cannot see often. Just say, hey, now that we have time in the summer, why don't we grab a Starbucks? Or why don't we go try some gourmet paletas like I just finished doing this past weekend? Just go invite someone and have a great time, enjoying their company and some yummy food as well. Number 26, go to the gym. If you happen to have a gym membership, go use it. You have the time to just go to the gym and maybe get on the treadmill, do some walking, or maybe get on the bike, the stationary bike, and do some cycling, or maybe try some weight machines and do that. And also, if your gym happens to have a pool, go for a swim as well at the gym. Now, the next idea comes together with this one about the gym, and it is number 27, take a gym class. So I have been taking advantage of this because why not? Instead of just staying home and watching TV all the time, which again, there's nothing wrong with that. I like to do that. But this summer, I am making it a point to make sure I get out. What I have been doing is I have been checking the class schedules for my gym, and I have been enjoying some Zumba classes, some yoga classes, and when I come back from Nashville, I am looking forward to going to a kickboxing cardio class because I also love boxing. So yeah, if you have a gym membership, go ahead and check out the classes that are available and take one. Number 28, PJ and Netflix day. Like I've been saying, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm just making sure I don't spend my whole entire summer just doing this. But have a day in the summer where you get in your most comfortable PJs and get under your cozy blanket, whether it's on the couch or at your bed, and turn on some Netflix. There's so many great series on there and movies that are coming out as well. So yeah, sit back, relax, and enjoy some Netflix. Number 29. Binge on some YouTube or teacher tubers like I have been doing. So just like PJs and Netflix, maybe instead of Netflix, you want to do it with YouTube. So binge on some YouTube channels. I have some of my favorite teacher YouTubers that I'm catching up with, and sometimes I'll go directly to their channel and I'll start watching all the videos that I haven't watched yet. And then I can comment with them and we get to have some great conversations like that too. So yeah, also comment on your favorite YouTubers because they do like that interaction. Well, the ones that I interact with do at least. But yeah, definitely have some fun watching and catching up on some YouTube. Alright, for number 30, I need to bring some special guests inside. So give me a couple of seconds so I can gather my special guests. Alright, so I could only bring one of them because the other one is sleeping as well and he's more heavier than this one. But for number 30, cuddle with your fur babies. And everyone, this is Midnight, and he's one of my two kitties. The other kitty is Lucky, but like I said, Lucky is sleeping, and he is a lot heavier than Midnight for sure. Alright, I just let Midnight out because he really wanted to go outdoors. I think my son is awake, so he wanted to go say hi to him because Midnight is my son's very, very special kitty. And maybe one day I'll tell you the story of how we got Midnight, because that cat, I'm telling you, I think he was sent by God. But anyway, that was my number 30. Number 31, take naps. Naps are so important, people. So take a nap here and take a nap there and just rest, because the summer for us teachers is for recharging, relaxing, and just resting. I just have to make sure personally that I don't only just nap. That's why I'm trying to have a variety of different things that I am doing during this year's summer break. All right, here we go to number 32. Fall down the black hole that is Pinterest. That's right. Go on Pinterest and start looking for different things you like. It doesn't have to be about teaching or education. I look up fashion, I look up beauty, I look up home decor, I look up recipes or meal prepping ideas, or even exercises and art ideas and inspiration. So there's so many different things that you can look in Pinterest that don't have to be teaching related. So yeah, go ahead. I gave you permission. Just make sure you don't stay there for the whole entire day. Not that there's anything wrong if you end up doing that, but hey, that's something else to do, right? Number 33, buy a Groupon experience. And along with Groupon, I am also including Living Social or Travel Zoo. I have done this in summers before where I just buy a Groupon experience, whether it's paddle boarding or going on a glass bottom boat that I did, I think it was like 2 summers ago with my nephew and my son. So yeah, go on Groupon and see what are the different activities or experiences that they have available that are within your budget and have some fun. Number 34, visit your local museums. Now, if you're a teacher, most of the local museums will give you discounts. Some of them will even let you go in for free. I know that I have some in my community that are not only free for teachers, but they're also free for students. All they have to do is show a picture ID or maybe go to their student portal and print out the pass that is within that. I know that in my district we do that with at least one of the museums that is close to us. But definitely check out your local museum. Some of them even have free Saturdays or free Thursdays, or maybe one free day in the month that they allow families and people to come in for free, and they have different activities. So definitely check those out. Number 35, visit your local parks. Like I mentioned before, in taking a hike, you could definitely go to a local park and maybe have a picnic at your local park, or maybe go on that hike, or maybe just rest and relax and walk around nature. So definitely check out your local parks, especially if it's one that you haven't really visited or been to in a long time. Maybe now is the time in the summer to visit it and have a good time. Number 36, go on a day trip. So maybe you can't afford buying an airline ticket and going away from your city, but maybe you can go to a nearby city if it's maybe an hour or 2 away. I happen to live close enough to Key Largo that I can do a day trip to Key Largo, which I'm planning to do when I come back from Nashville. I also live close enough to Naples that I can do a day trip to Naples. It takes me about 2 hours to get there, and it's just beautiful. 2-hour drive, spend the day there, maybe going to the beach or walking around the beach or going to a park, or walking around one of the malls there and then having dinner or lunch and then driving back. So check out the different areas that are around you that you wouldn't mind going on a day trip to, and see what fun you can have. Number 37 is a fun one. Become a local tourist. So maybe you live in an area that people want to visit and go on vacation, but you happen to live there. Like me, I live here in South Florida. A lot of people from all over the world come here to have a vacation, and I happen to live here. So why not act like a tourist and start sightseeing, getting on a tour bus, or just walking around places that tourists usually go to and pretending that you are somewhere new. So have fun and enjoy the place that you live. It doesn't have to cost you hundreds of dollars. Just go out and have some fun. Number 39, visit a new restaurant or bakery, or just a place that sells anything that you can eat. So I have been meaning to do this. There are a couple of restaurants that I haven't visited that I want to go to. There's a new bakery, which is Bunny Cakes, that I really want to go to because it's a vegan bakery. And because I have allergies to milk and eggs, I definitely want to go ahead and try that. I did try one of their cupcakes in one of my last vlogs, the one that I went with my friend to eat some gourmet paletas. We went to a Starbucks and they happened to be selling one of the vegan cupcakes from Bunny Cakes, and it was delicious. So I'm looking forward to going to that bakery, which is new for me, but it's a new experience. So why not go out there into your neighborhood and find a new restaurant or a new bakery or a new place that sells anything that you would love to eat for the first time and try it out. And number 40, which is a very easy one that I have been almost doing every single day, is go to Starbucks, buy a drink, sit down, and relax. So yeah, that's very simple to do, and if you do have Starbucks near you and you could do that, definitely do. If you don't have a Starbucks near you, it doesn't have to be a Starbucks. You could just try any of your local coffee shops and it will be just the same. So there you have it, everyone. 40 different fun summer break ideas that you can do this summer or any summer. And also not just in the summer. If you happen to want to try any of these activities to do during the winter break month or the spring break month or anytime you have vacation, go ahead and try any of these activities out, and I hope you have a great time doing it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you thought or any questions you may have. Also, let me know if you have any other suggestions for fun things to do in the summer that I didn't include in this list. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing and hitting the bell for notifications so you don't miss any future videos. And as always, I hope you have a beautiful, magical day, and don't forget to smile. See you next time.